Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon, everybody. How are you all doing? Hope that you're all doing well. Hope that you're all fine. So, happy Monday again, huh? Happy Monday. Um, Welcome to another episode of the Social Hour. And today I'm going to carry on working on this thing here. So, hopefully, you can see it. And yeah, just kind of chit chat, have a coffee. Though I did make myself a coffee, but it's so hot. It's so hot here. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. Finally, summer has arrived and it's been actually so nice. The past few days have been just absolutely since Friday. You know what? I've been able to fly. I've been able to fall asleep without my hot water bottle for the first time in God knows how long now, for 3 nights in a row. Can you believe that? 3 nights. Three. Not one, not two, three. It's the little things that excite us, right? Hello, Callie. Good morning. How are you? How are you today? Yeah, so that was nice, but also it's very muggy today. It's actually like now it's a little bit better because it's clouded over, it's a little bit overcast, but it's still like the air is very hot. And I think we might get a little bit of a thunderstorm later tonight. So what it feels like when it's been really hot and a thunderstorm is coming. So um, that's what it feels like right now. And unfortunately, I don't have no aircon, and unfortunately, because of the building site over there, I have to keep my windows closed because otherwise, it's going to be like as if I'm streaming from the building site directly. So yeah, that's kind of what's happening. Um, that's well, no, I'm lying. My window is like a tiny little bit open, um, on a vent. Anywho, how are you all doing? I'm just excited about the weather. I guess if I mean, at this point, I should just be getting they should be giving me a British passport, right? Because I mean, what do I talk about? The weather all the time, all the time. I think I just need to start drinking tea, right, instead of a coffee. And then I can get a British citizenship. Good morning, Dee. Good morning, Sarah. I missed you Saturday. Oh, no, it's okay though. You can watch us on replay. I need to do the winners, the draw today. I put everybody's names on the wheel. So at some point later today, I will do just a really quick live on Decoupage Queens just to spin the wheel and announce the winner. Um, yeah. Oh, good morning. Hello. Who is there? Somebody is in the group, I think, and the silly StreamYard is not showing me who's commenting. Oh, Wanda. Hi, Wanda. Okay. Okay. I just opened you up on my Oh, and Lynn. Hello, Lynn and Wanda. Hi. Yeah. So I just had to so that I can see who's commenting. Um, you're having the same weather, Cindy. Yeah, yeah. It's. I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, Andy Skinner, right? Exactly. Never saw the Zoom link anywhere. Oh, for the Patreon class, it would have been on Patreon in the Patreon post. So sorry. So next time, if you don't spot the link, if there's any issues, anybody, right, with any of my patrons watching, please, if you are missing anything, like if you can't get the link, if it won't let you in for whatever reason, and you know that you're subscribed and you know that and it's like keeps telling you all of this weird stuff about like having to um resubscribe or do any of that, please, 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 please message me. And like when you message me, can you please put in at the beginning of the text that this is urgent, because not to not to sound like an a-hole, but I do get quite a few messages here and there, like throughout the week, and I don't always see them all, or I don't have the time to respond to them all at the same time when they come in. So like oftentimes they can just pile up, and then as I work through the list, so if it's anything urgent, please, like, first thing that you put so that I can see at least that it's urgent. Yeah, so that's like a little caveat, right? But yeah, the video for Saturday. So we had a Saturday. We had a Zoom class on Saturday with my patrons, and I recorded the process for anybody that missed it. I recorded it. I'm just gonna be editing it today, hopefully up later today. If not, then tomorrow. But yeah, so if you missed it, then you will be able to watch it back in a shortened version. Hello, Gloria. How are you? Hi, Sue. How are you today? Do you have your coffee with you? Do you have your coffee on you? So yeah, today I'm gonna get started. I promise. I promise. I do need to put my brushes away though, because I just brought them here. So I since our last stream, which was, when was it? On Thursday. Right, we applied our decoupage paper and we started painting it. So since then, I decided that I'm gonna actually go for both colors, and so I decided to kind of alternate them a little bit, right? But I'm having a bit of an issue over here with I don't know what it is. Normally, I'm quite good with precise painting. I don't know if it's the age now that, like, I'm officially in the 30s club. My hands are just like so shaky nowadays. I don't know what it is. Maybe I need to like sleep more, eat more. I don't drink. Okay. Stress less. I don't know what it is, but I'm kind of having a bit of a struggle. Well, okay, that's a bad example. Maybe this side. I don't know if you can see. I'm having a hard time to get like these lines nice and neat and tidy. And I can't be bothered with masking tape, because that's just, it's not happening. So instead of fighting it, I decided that what we're going to do now is we're going to do a little bit of like lazy blending situation over here. So we're going to need both colors, the darker one and the lighter one, 2 brushes at least. Which ones do I pick? Choices. Okay, 2 brushes, 1 for each color. Right, and then what I'm gonna do is, so you can see maybe better. I don't know, can you see? Over here, right. So I'm going to I don't even know if I want to bother with like using a 3rd brush. Maybe we will to start with, and see how it goes. Also, a cloth. We need a cloth. But also, can I just say, it's finally dress weather. It's finally dress weather. Not exactly a girly girl, or like to wear dresses very often. That wasn't me farting. I swear, I just moved a little some wood over there. But I haven't had the chance to wear a dress since like September. So I'm excited. I ordered 3 new dresses for myself. Three. and they all need alterations. I'm like about this close to giving in and getting myself a sewing machine, because at this stage it is, I swear to God, like it's impossible. It's absolutely impossible to buy anything, any kind of clothes that fit me, or anybody for that matter. Like I don't know anybody that is able to go to a store and get any item of clothing that is actually like that actually fits them. It doesn't matter what size they are. It doesn't matter what height they are. That I don't know. It's either like if the size is right, then it's all wonky donkey. If it's not wonky donkey, then it's like it's just gonna be like this. The seams are gonna be like going out somewhere in all directions. And at this stage, I don't know anymore. I don't know what to do. So I think I'm gonna um give in and look into easy clothes alterations, and maybe our next social hour is going to be me attempting to sew because I don't know who do they base their clothes off of, like what body type, because I don't know any human that has that body type. Yeah. Yeah. Messages, emails, then figured you were waiting for the day, but never saw anything. Too late. Oh, I'm sorry, Callie. I'm sorry. Hello, Gloria. Did I say hello? I think I said hello already. Anyways, hi again. Need to pour my second coffee. Yeah, I don't blame you. Um Karishma, hello. Um, like the two tone. Yeah, me too. I'm proud to say I could never paint real straight. So now that I'm older and it's worse, I don't have a problem. Right? Get yourself started early. Get yourself in the mindset nice and early, so that when it gets really bad, then you know that you won't, like it's not going to be surprising. I'm trying to see if this will go any lower. Ah, just bring money. Um, Good morning, Deborah. How are you? Okay, right. Let's get on with painting. Right, so I'm going to keep the nicer brushes for these two paints. Not that it matters, but you know, and this one for blending. So I'll do this. Go over this edge. Can you see? Actually, I'll bring this over here so that I know that it's definitely not catching the other side. Okay, like that. So this paint doesn't actually like dry all that quickly, right? So we have a little bit of work time here. And then I'll apply the other color over here. Now I'm going to take this third brush and just kind of smudge them both together. All right, so that's kind of, I don't know, you probably can't see that much of a difference. Can I see much of a difference? So we won't really know if it worked and if it's a nice blend until it actually like dries, because it dries a different color to what it looks like when you apply it. But it's a little bit smoother now. Yeah, that you can't see the difference, can you? Hopefully you can. But yeah, so then wipe this brush off. Clothing is all wonky anymore, right? Exactly. There's no like clothes that actually fit anybody. I don't know what that is about. Hello, Amanda. How are you? How are you this morning? And I'm good. I'm good. Annette, good morning. My first time watching you. I like it. Oh, hi, Annette, and welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope that you will enjoy our little hangout session and that you will be back for more. You're always welcome here. And how are you doing today? How are you doing today? So again, same thing over here. I'm actually going to go in a little bit. I just kind of went all over the place. Go in a little bit thicker with the paint on here. And we'll see if it will make any difference. Not to complain or anything, but I am going to complain. This blue color, right? Chalky paint is great. Pentar's chalky paint is great. Like this, the poison green, lovely. No issues whatsoever. But this navy blue, I have to say, like, I'm not sure whether it's just I got like a bad batch of it or what it is, but I am not all that impressed with the pigmentation here. I don't know what it is, but this poison green, I applied like 2 coats and it's absolutely fine. The blue, I had to do like at least 4. And I still have, there's a few spots where it's still a little bit streaky. So I don't know. And I mixed it all up and did all of that stuff. And I don't know what it is, but it's not the best. Again, can you see the difference? There's like a very, very light blend, right? A very light blend. And this one is kind of drying up now. So it just makes it a little bit like it doesn't have these like straight, very like cut a narrow separation between the 2 paints. It just kind of flows into the other color. Cheers. Don't put your paints next to your coffee. Pro tip. Hi, Maz. How are you? Afternoon, ladies. Hope everyone is managing to keep cool. Yeah, we are with coffee. With hot coffee. I do have a fan next to me, though. I didn't put it on, though, because it's going to be loud. I'm a wreath maker for the most part, but I'm very interested in learning painting and decoupage more. Ooh, a wreath maker. What kind of wreaths? Like, I don't know nothing about wreath making apart from that I remember making some for Advent as a kid in Sunday school. But so what kind of wreaths do you make? Like for doors? For I don't know. Tell me more. Tell us more. I'm very curious. Again, applying a coat of each color. And then I'm going to use the 3rd brush going up and down. To give it a nice subtle blend. And also wiping up any blobs of paint that I have going on here. I'm in that kind of mood today. I'm humming like a hummingbird. I went into town this morning. Going crazy today. Getting stuff done left, right, and center. Being a busy bee. Went into town and needed to go to the library. Change some books and get a couple of bits and bobs. And proud moment for me, I went into town and walked around and did everything that I needed to do without relying on my headphones, without relying on my music to keep me calm and collected and not socially anxious. I was a little bit anxious, but it was it's a big moment. It's a big moment. So that was a win today for me. And then on the way back, I was so proud of myself that I was driving and I had my music blasting and I was singing along, doing all the moves and stuff. And then I was at the traffic lights and somebody pulled up next to me and they looked at me like a crazy person. Yeah. But you know what? After being in town without my headphones, in my defense, I needed to let it out. Yes, so that is looking a little bit better. I think I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I'm a wreath maker also, but I've been a crafter for 38 years. Holy wow, that is a long time. Oh, this is not looking good. No, 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 no. This is not acceptable. No, 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 no. That's not, we don't need no blue there. Thank you. No, thank you. When all else fails, get stuck in with your hands. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same at this top part. And small steps are a win. Indeed, indeed. Little steps, little steps, little steps. Ugh. So that's that. And then because I painted on this color today, just today, after I got back home, and you know what? I've been thinking about perfectionism and just how easy it is to fall into the trap of perfectionism, and how recently I've been finding myself kind of right, like it's such a sneaky thing. Perfectionism is right, because it disguises itself under so many different things, especially like as you and like you would think that it would get easier as you get better at doing something, but it doesn't. It's almost like it gets worse as you get better at something, or as the longer you've been doing something. And then especially like if you gain some kind of following. I don't know, not to sound like an ass, but as you gain like some kind of audience, and people kind of start to know you for certain things, or anything like that, right? It almost like it gets it takes over so much, at least in my case, like where it disguises itself as, well, I should know better and I can't show um this, and oh, like what will people think, or I can't possibly allow myself to I don't know, whatever, insert an action in there. Does that make sense? But yeah, that's what I've been thinking about, because right, so, and what what brought up all of those thoughts, right, is that I've been giving my website a makeover for God so long now, right? I took my website down, or I put it under maintenance, I want to say in like December, definitely before the new year. just thinking that I had this idea of like all of these different things that I wanted to add and just kind of freshen it up a little bit and all of that. And then like before you know it, it's been 6 months at least, and I've done nothing. I've only just like over the past few days, like this weekend was when I finally started like adding some stuff to it, because I had built it up in my head into like such a, oh, I want it to be like this awesome thing, and I want it to have this, and I want it to have that, and I want it to be just right before I make it live again, or before, before I anybody gets to go and see it. And God, what happened? Like this, like, and it's the advice that I always give people as well. Like, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need to like wait until you have it all figured out. What you have is enough. So just like put it out there, and then by the time that like people start actually like, goes with anything, like for example posting your stuff on social media, if you want to then kind of go anywhere from it, like it's going to take a little bit of time to build up an audience, for people to start like following you. Same goes with like my website, for example, right? It's not like I'm going to make it go live right now and then, oh my god, it's going to, you know and for some reason it's like it's so hard for me to take my own advice in this instance. What is that about? What is that about? So yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. Because I guess I know what it is, at least in my instance. A lot of it has to do with the fact that like I have so many interests and so many different things that I want to share with the world, right? And then like trying to like tie it all together is very difficult. And like make it make sense, and then like like put a nice put it all together, put a little nice little bow on it, and kind of present it to people is really 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 difficult. And then I get stuck in this whole like, oh, if I don't have it all right, then insert a consequence in insert whatever will happen in there. Could be anything, right? And yeah, so it's that's my Monday morning, early afternoon thoughts for you. Yeah, how do you deal with that? Hmm? And yet it feels like it was maybe a month ago that you took it down, right? It also like that as well. I have no idea where the time has gone, how it all went by so fast. How has it been 6 months already? No clue. No clue. Not a slightest. It just flies by. And yeah, just kind of using, with the help of my fingers, blending it all out a little bit more. Can you see the difference? It's a very, very subtle blend. So, okay. I feel you on that front. I did the same thing and dragged my feet on launching my website for a year. I just made it live this past month because it's a start. I think perfectionism creeps into our lives in so many ways and it gives us a great excuse to procrastinate. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. And and you don't even notice it creeping in because, again, any of you that have followed me for a while or know me, you know that like I hate perfectionism. Like I'm a big advocate for, like, mm-mm, things will never be perfect. Like, it's not about perfection. Um and yet we're all so vulnerable to it. It's one of those things that you just like, you can't let your guard down with perfectionism because it will catch you off guard when you least expect it, and then before you know it, it has taken over every single aspect of your life. um and you know and you're not able to do anything because it's not perfect. I will never get it perfect. So, okay, now I'll just get this side here. There we go. That's the lid. Okay. I don't know what we're gonna do with the lid yet. I know that I think I'm pretty sure that I do want to probably do a little bit of like stenciling around a few sides. You know why? Because uh, there's a few spots here where silly me didn't I didn't varnish the surface, and so while I was painting I got a few drips of paint here and there on the paper. So we're gonna need to find a way to mask it. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe a little bit of stenciling. And okay, moving on to this part. And also, yeah, so there's a so I'm gonna try and purposefully not get them nice and straight at this stage because we're blending them anyways, right? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. And then going up and down and up and down. So you should be able to see it a little bit better here. Nice little blend. Maybe we will do some kind of border here because of how uneven these groves are, I can't really, it's really difficult to use them as guides for painting straight. So like I got quite a bit of paint there on the paper. Yeah, so we'll need to work with that as well. It's getting really hot now. You usually go take it as it is. Yeah, exactly. I watch one crafter on here and she uses decoupage queen a lot. So are you her, and it's you I order from? Well, I do I work for decoupage queen, and decoupage queen Dainty and the Queen line is my papers that I design. I do use Decoupage Queen a lot as well, but there is Terry Lightsey that does live streams a lot, and she uses Decoupage Queen a lot. There's also Teresa Renee, who is the Decoupage Queen, so she is the owner of Decoupage Queen. So Teresa also does live streams and obviously uses Decoupage Queen a lot. But yeah, there's a lot of us. There's also Nancy Watson. She does live streams and uses Decoupage Queen a lot. So there's quite a few of us. If you can remember any of the any of the projects, maybe some of the latest projects that you saw, then I might be able to tell you whether who it is. But yeah, and there's also me, of course. And okay, so let's apply some more paint on here. So if we can get all of this blending out of the way today, I will be a happy bunny. If we can get this sorted, and then I can move on with my life. Not with my life, but we can move on to the next step of this project. Because I'm telling you, I've been going backwards and forwards, like painting over each line, and it's driving me nuts. Okay, so again, more of a subtle blend. Yeah. At the top, it's quite like there's quite a, it's more green than the blue. Looks like it's blending well. It is actually, yeah, it is blending. It's blending pretty well. Anybody else saw that film? Blending with Adam Sandler and is it Drew Barrymore? I think it was Drew Barrymore. It's not very often that I ask people if they've seen a film or not, because I am unfortunately not very educated in movies. Yeah. But in that film, anyways, yeah, in that film, they have this. I can't even remember. I've only watched it once, and it was like 10 years ago. But they go like, "We're blending," and that is the sound that enters my head and then won't leave every single time I talk about paint blending. So yeah, in case if you have watched it, if you have seen that film and you know what I'm talking about, and you didn't get that before, you may now. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. And okay, let's get this bit here. Can you even see? I'm always worried that you can't see. Okay. Yeah, it's getting there. Nope. Oh, okay. Sue hasn't seen it. Well, Sue, I guess the recommendation here would be don't watch it. I mean, it's one of those silly films, right? It's a very silly film, but then again, if you want to have a nice little we're blending playing in your head every time you talk about blending paint or you do any blending, why not? Maybe suit yourself, The choice is yours. The choice is yours. And again, do a little bit more. It is actually blending fairly well, except that, again, because I guess the pigmentation in the dark blue is quite significantly significant. Ah, I just didn't know. Okay, it's dry. Um, Significantly less than pigmentation in the lighter one, in the green. Um, when I'm blending, it's turning more like it's lightening up the color of the dark blue. So it like that's why it's now turning as I'm blending. It's turning more of this like poison green color rather than navy blue. So we're gonna have less of that dark color there, just because of the pigmentation. Like again, if we wanted to, it would take quite a few coats, and quite a bit of going backwards and forwards to get it to be like quite even, or to get it to what's the word? To get it to be the other way around, I would need to like probably water down the green paint, so that they would be almost like the same pigmentation value before I blend them. So a bit like that. Yeah, I don't know what to do about these borders. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Yes, I have seen it from 2014 with Drew Barrymore. See, 2014. I'm I was almost spot on with the time as well, with the timing. Told you it was like almost 10 years that it's been out. Hi Rima, how are you? It's a watch once or twice movie, not my style. No, me neither. Not my kind of thing, really. Okay, what's your favorite movie, Sue? And everybody, what's your favorite film? Or five. Um, like must watch, will watch anytime, no questions asked. You know, see a van and they say, "Hey, we have this movie playing inside. You're in." Like, like, give me your top films. I always struggle to answer that question personally, mainly because I don't think I've watched that many films, or no, okay, I've watched enough films, but I don't know. For some reason, they just don't get stuck in my head all that much. But Shrek, definitely amongst the amongst my favorites, and that's how we're going to find out if Olga is secretly watching or not. Because as soon as she's going to hear me say Shrek or SpongeBob, she's going to pop into the comments to give me a piece of her mind. Um, yeah. So that's another side done. Okay, last side. I think. Yeah, yeah. We're on the last side for blending. Blending. I'm sorry. Um, do you remember the crafter's name? Missed you too. Oh, Sound of Music. I haven't watched it. Twister or Day After Tomorrow or Indiana Jones or I love Shrek. Shrek is green. I know. And green is a favorite color. See, D, I'm with you then. Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Have we already talked about this? I feel like it wasn't even that long ago when we talked about this, about films. Okay. I can give you any film with Jean Reno. Love me Jean Reno. Yeah. Um Leon has to be amongst my top 5, and oh my god, so okay. I actually like really like French films. It's a shame that they're not that popular, I guess, amongst or amongst the English speaking Community, because obviously there isn't, like, dubbing movies isn't really a thing, right? It's usually subtitled only, so people don't know many many of my favorites. um like, oh my god, any French speaking people. um Taxi. um I don't know the actor's name, but if you know, you know. The like, it was like a, there's like four parts or something like that. It's about this taxi driver who, like, is absolutely crazy, and then he drives like crazy, and he has like all of these crazy modifications on his car. I love those films so much growing up. Yeah. And oh, what was it? Untouchables. I think they just did a remake, right? It's the French film, but they did a remake of it with Kevin Hart and, oh my god, what was that actor's name? The one that, is it the one that plays Gandalf? I can't remember his name. Anyways, with that guy, and I think they did a remake in English, but the French version is so much better. Obviously, I haven't seen both of them. Um, yeah, just absolutely love those. And there was this one film with Jean Reno, and I can't even tell you the other actor's name, but it was a film, and I can't remember what it was called. The Visitors, maybe. And I don't know if it's available in like English or just with subtitles or what, but it's right where, like, um, Jean Reno plays this, what is he, like a knight or something like that, and in the 13th century, and then his wife gets poisoned, and so, like, somehow I can't remember like the actual storyline. It's been so long, all that much, but like something happens. He goes to the future, and he ends up in like modern day US, obviously with his helper. And um from the 13th century, and it's just so funny. I don't know. I guess like that's my kind of humor. That's my kind of humor. uh so yesterday's tomorrow, she's cool to watch, but a little too fast paced for me. I like Jean Reno best in Da Vinci Code. Yes, that as well. That as well. I do like Da Vinci Code a lot. That as well. And wait, what was the other one? There was another one with, oh my god, so the Asterix and Obelix film series, right? The French version of the Mission Cleopatra, I think, where they're in Egypt again. Yeah, such a good film, and it is just hilarious. I don't know. I don't know. I wish that I wish that like dubbing French films into English was like a more widely accepted thing, because you guys are missing out. Not that I speak French, but I speak Russian, and like every movie that has ever been released has definitely been dubbed into Russian. I can guarantee you. So like, um, yeah, if I can't watch it in English, I'll watch it in Russian. So, um, ah, yeah. Good times, good times. Okay, I'm done with the blending. That's about as much as I'm gonna do for it. I don't feel like doing any more, like messing around with it and getting it perfect. Um that'll have to do. Now, I think maybe I'll figure out, you know what, let's have a look at stencils. I don't know if we'll get started with stenciling because got about 10 minutes left. Um, but Let's have a look at the stencils and see if we can maybe pick out a stencil to use. It's looking nice. I like it now. I like it better now. Oh, yesterday's tomorrow. Okay. That's one of our retailers, I think. Yes, yes. You need to check out Terry Lightsey. She is absolutely amazing. Oh, Sue, would you be a darling and pop the link in there? Um, oh, actually, no, because I don't think. Are you a moderator on my channel? Can I make you a moderator on my channel, please? Are you a moderator on? No, let me check. You're not a moderator on my channel. Can I make you a mod so you can pop in links and then they will actually work? Please, please, oh please, oh please, please, oh please, oh please. Nope, nope. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, Sue. Okay, how do I do that? Add as moderator. There we go. There we go. Okay, Sue has just been promoted to a moderator. Thank you, Sue. You're a star. I appreciate it. I have a lot of nice stencils that I haven't even used yet. Haven't had the chance. That's what I'm saying. Like it's been so long. Oh, you know what? Thank you, Sue. Yeah, this one. Do I have any other ones? Any other celestial themed ones? I have this stencil, right? This is a Stamperia one. I haven't used it even yet, but I think it could be a really, really nice stencil to use for this project. And also, anything else? No, is that it? Do I have any stamps? I'll have to have a look at some stamps. I don't know. I don't know yet what to do with like these edges. I need to figure out something with them. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Because I'm a little bit of a loss over here. A bit of script maybe. Or I mean, we could always use contour liner, but I don't really want to. Don't really feel like it. Oh, thank you, Sue. Love you. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll have to sit on it for a bit and decide what we're going to do with these edges and also what we're going to do with the top for Thursday. And hopefully on Thursday we can get it finished. In the meantime, yeah, I'm gonna carry on working on it. I need to paint the inside, also varnish all of it and all of that stuff. So hopefully then by Thursday it's going to be all ready for us to finish off and do like add our final finishing touches, which is my favorite part. Yeah, but I think on that note, I'm gonna go. Thank you. Why do I always end up looking a mess after these live streams? Yeah, me too. Me too. I think this color scheme is the color scheme for this paper, right? So thank you so much for hanging out with me, everybody. And I hope that you will all have a lovely rest of your Monday, and I will catch you all later. Bye.